Ladies and gentlemen, we are not playing Smash today. No. We're going to be reading off types of apples.
Wait, what?
Fuck it, there's like 400 types of apple. I'm going to Google how many types of apple there are.
Let's begin. The Adams Perriman, the Admiral, the Elu,
The Admiral Apple.
I am Admiral Apple.
the Airly Red Flesh, the Akane, the Akero, the Alchemine, the Allington Pippin, the Ambrosia, the Anna, the Anurka.
Wait, we have Pippin. Where's Mary? We have Pippin. Where's Mary? Also, I want second breakfast now.
The Antonovka, the Apollo, the Arion.
Apollo Apple. Okay. Houston,
Holy!
we have an apple.
See how I said 400 varieties of apple?
Yeah.
Nope, it's 7,500.
Yes.
We'll be here a while.
The Arkansas Black.
Farmers, you need to stop.
The Arkansas Black, the Arthur Turner, the Ashmead's Colonel, the Aurora Golden Gala, the Autumn Glory, the Bailey, the Baldwin, the Ballyfatten, the
Ballyfatten. Again, the number one apple I consume.
the Bardsley Island Apple, the Beacon, the Beauty of Bath, the Bella
Beauty of Beth or Bath?
Bath, I mean B-A-T-H.
So the
It's an apple that most of the Smash player base needs. It's a
the beauty of taking a bath.
No, they just need to stop with the salt.
The Bella de Boscoop, or Belle de Boscoop, the Ben Davis, the Beverly Davis.
Wait, there's a Ben Davis apple?
Yes.
Is that a musician or something?
Noted for keeping well prior to refrigerated storage, but flavor has been compared with cork.
Cork.
What the fuck is a cork? Does it mean literally the cork from a wine bottle? I doubt that. Don't accuse us of being culturally insensitive. We're just
Ben
doing
Davis is a
satire.
baseball player. How are we being cultural insensitive? We're just saying a baseball player tastes like wood.
The Bridget Bonnier, the Bismarck, the Blenheim Orange,
Duel of the century.
the Bloody Plowman, the Bottle Greenie, the Braybird,
The bloody plowman? I'm just picturing like I accidentally watered this tree with my blood.
a medium-sized, very dark red, heavily ribbed apple, crisp,
Ribbed?
mildly sweet white
Is it
flesh,
for my pleasure?
sometimes pink streaked. It is reputed to have got its name from a plowman who was caught stealing apples near Megadick Castle in Scotland and was shot by the gamekeeper. His wife got the bag of apples and threw them on the compost heap, where a seedling then grew and voila, Bloody Plowman.
So you're telling me these apples are haunted by a dead Scottish farmer?
Doesn't that sound delicious?
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. I want some of these haunted apples. Can we just change their name to Scottish Ghost Apples?
Maybe someday. The Brayburn, the Bramley, the Bravo des Wolf.
Bravo, this one. Oh, I like my apples to have some.
It's actually from Portugal.
What the? Okay. How would I know that? I would guess Spanish or French, not
The
Portuguese.
Brina Pippin,
Screw you, Brazil.
the Brina, the Byfleet Seedling, the Calville Blanc de Vier.
Wait, that was the second Pippin. Where's Mary?
Nowhere to be
We haven't
seen.
gotten to the ends yet.
Yeah, we gotta get down to the ends.
The Cameo, existence owned a freak accidental crossing the two most popular apples in the world, Red and Golden Delicious. Retains process of bottom.
No, stop right there. Red Delicious is the worst apple ever mass-produced.
This one
It's
was
also the
Shut up.
It's also the only apple they got at schools.
Yeah.
That is horrible. Well, actually,
So the Cameo apple, like I said, it's a Red and Golden Delicious hybrid. So the Campanino, the Carolina Red June, the Carol, the Carter's Blue, the Champion, or Sampion, depending on what region you
I am the France.
Again, this is a Czechoslovakian apple, or now a Slovakian apple. So depending on what
Czechoslovakian. What's the difference? Brutal Civil War erupts as soon as I say that.
The Cat's Head, the Charles Ross, the Chelmsford Wonder, the Chivers Delight.
Chelmsford Wonder.
Charles Ross.
Okay.
Can I just get an apple?
Chelmsford Wonder.
Yes.
If that doesn't sound like a euphemism, I don't know what does.
Yeah, you want to see my Chelmsford Wonder, baby?
Oh, God. Oh.
This is great.
Why are apples just becoming so overtly
The claygate peamane, the clevia, the Cornish gilliflower, the Cortland, the Court pendant plat, the Cox's orange pippin, third pippin,
Third pippin with a cock.
The Crips pink, the Crispin, the Crimson delight.
Wait,
Crimson
did you say
gold,
Crips? You
Crispin.
got some Crips, where the blood?
Crimson gold, the Criterion, the Darcy spice, the Del blush, the Del Corp, Del Floga, Del Flopion, Del Rubal, aka the Pokemon evolution that they don't tell you about.
I'm just imagining an apple Eevee.
Hey, that was my joke from earlier.
Yeah, I stole it. How do you feel?
It's just an evolution of the leaf one.
Yes.
Yeah.
It turns into an apple.
The Deltana, the Devonshire Corydon, the Discovery, the Dorset Golden, the Dougherty, aka the Red Dougherty, the Duchess of Oldenburg, the Dudley Winter.
What the hell does a German Duchess have to do with apples? I want to hear that backstory.
And apparently this is a Russian apple.
Wait, Oldenburg is German!
Cultural strength!
Why? Why? You have the entirety of Poland and Lithuania between you!
The Dudley Winter, the Dummler Sealing, the Eggle, the Early Victoria, the Edward VII, the Egremont Russet, the Ein Shemmer, the Ellison's Orange, the L-Star, the Emneth
L-Star cross slash.
You just throw apples at them and they somehow get cut?
No, then they just explode.
L-Star cross slash. Did you just throw an apple? Oh.
The Empire, the Enterprise,
Wait.
the Envy,
the Empire. And the Enterprise is here too, so we can have both of the nerds.
I have no idea how to.
the Epicure, the Esopus Spitzenberg,
The Epicure. The cure for epidiseases.
the Flamenco, the Falstaff, the Fiesta, the Fireside, the Florina, the Flower of Kent, the Fortune, the Fuji, Gala, Garden Royal, Gascoigne Scarlet, Gehamrat, Dr. Oedenberg.
Dr. Odenberg.
Dr. Good news, everyone! I've turned myself into an apple!
I'm Apple Oldenburg. God.
Why not Oedenburg?
The George Cave, the George Neal, the Gluckenapfel, the Gloucester, aka Gloucester 69, the
Wait,
Ginger.
how many Gloucesters are there if there's 69?
It only got its name because it was made in it was found in Germany in 1969,
Oh, okay.
and it has a weird conical shape.
Oh.
We have a cone-shaped apple.
We have a cone-shaped apple called the 69.
Let's not make this weirder than it needs to be.
We've already
had
had
already?
6 jokes about 3 apples, okay?
The Ginger Gold, the Golden Delicious, the Golden Noble, Golden Orange, the Golden Russet.
Wait, how can we have golden orange?
Wait,
Orange needs to be orange.
wait. The golden orange apple. Do you not think that just causes undue confusion? Yes, I'd like a golden
Blame
orange.
Italy for this one.
Oh, of course it's the Italians.
Resistance.
You can't win war properly and you can't get your food properly. I'm not Italian, so I actually
Resistant to scab, moderate vigor, spreading habit in medium late
Why
blooming
does an
season.
apple have vigor?
I don't know.
This apple is
This
energy.
is what Wikipedia says. Blooming season. Fruit is moderately large, 207 grams, and symmetric. Skin is smooth, no russeting. Ripens some days after golden delicious. Fruit is very attractive.
What?
I'm just imagining an apple.
Who's out there fucking apples?
I was just gonna make the whole Titanic joke. Draw me like one of your French girls. But okay, whoever watches this, I want a picture of that. If there are anyone who knows how to draw, just do an apple doing that.
The Golden Spire, the Golden Supreme.
Wait, how can we have a spire apple?
It came from
Well, you need to
Lancashire,
slide the spire
from
first.
the United Kingdom in 1850. An old Northern English variety, unusually tall and oblong with a tart flavor.
Okay.
Good for ciders, apparently. Golden Supreme, Gold Rush, Gold Spur.
Oh, I got some Gold Rush apples. I'm not going to actually make fun of that too much because you have Klondike Gold Dust and Yukon Gold Rush potatoes.
Okay. So. Then we're on to the Gordon, the Granaros, the Greg.
Wait,
The Gordon.
We haven't. Does that apple just go Batman? We need Batman.
Of course not. Gordon just doesn't talk and kills things with crowbars.
So the Greg, the Granny Smith, we all know that one.
Yeah.
The Gravenstein.
Oh, that's a story I want to hear.
A medium-sized early yellow-green apple, often with red stripes. Crisp, sweet, tart flavor. Exceptional cooking apple, especially for applesauce and pies.
And it started in a graveyard.
Poor keeper, becomes soft quickly. German immigrants introduced this variety to California's San Joaquin Valley in the mid-19th century. Has many spores. And this is a Danish apple, mind you.
I thought this was just going to be named after Frankenstein's edgier brother.
Also, to be honest, Danish, German, no, I'm going to correct myself. The Danish are basically the love child between the Germans and the French.
I mean, true. Then we're on to the green cheese, the green sleeves.
Wait, cheese apples.
Wait. We have...
Yes.
Okay, wait, please tell me that was another Italian thing. So
no, this actually came from... They can't decide whether it came from North Carolina or Georgia. It's uncertain.
Either way, it's inbred. They can't keep their dairy and produce straight.
The skin is deep green in color, turning pale yellow when fully ripe. The yellowish flesh is sweet, crisp, tender, and juicy.
Does it taste like cheese?
No savory flavor is documented here. Then you got the green sleeves, the grenadier.
Wait, why do we have an apple named after grenades?
Possibly one of the strangest of all British apples. It is ribbed and lumpy with a tough coat, looking as though it is taking a beating. Grenadier cooks down a cream-colored puree with a superb apple flavor. Makes an excellent apple jam. Poor keeper. Reliably heavy annual bearer.
Oh.
Then we got onto the Grimes Golden, the Harrison Cider Apple, the Hawaii Apple, the Herefordshire Russet,
apples.
the Herefordshire Russet, the Higher 12.
Wait.
We
have an apple called the Higher 12. Well, is it only found above, like, an altitude of 12 kilometers? Wait, no, that's impossible, is it?
It says very cold tolerant.
So it only grows on mountains, but nothing is above 12.
That's all it says. It doesn't say it came from the Arctic, the Antarctic, nothing.
It only grows above the latitude and longitude.
Oh,
then the Honeycrisp and the Honey Gold. The Howgate Wonder, the Itered, the Irish Peach.
But
wait, so now you're saying not even the Irish can... Okay, you know what? To be fair, the Irish have done better than the Italians. And, no, actually, they did on par with the Italians, but they're doing better than the Southerners.
So it says here, excellent for baking. Early harvest, more difficult to find within land of origin due to primary use for export straight to the United Kingdom. Hardy, tastes very good straight off the tree.
Okay.
And
well, of course it's hard to find in Ireland. They just use all their land to grow potatoes.
Then we got the James Green, the Jazz Apple, also known as the Cyfresh.
Ooh, I like jazz apples.
The Jonah Gold, the Jonathan.
Hey!
The Junaluska, the Junami. The
wait, was Junaluska Russian?
The Junami. Now I'm just imagining like a tidal wave
of Jews,
of people from Israel.
The Junaluska actually was found in North Carolina circa 1815.
So you're saying it has nothing to do with Jews?
Meanwhile, the Junami is from Switzerland.
There's no Jews.
Oh, dude, Switzerland, they're all bankers. They're honorary Jews at least.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, dear.
I'm Jewish.
Then the Jupiter, the Kalmar Glass Apple, the Kanzi, the Carmine de Sonneville.
Is that from Crimea?
Netherlands.
Whatever.
The Katie, the Carrie.
I'll have one Katie, please. Hand you a dead body. No, I meant the apples, dumbass.
And now we're at Pippin number 4 with the Carrie Pippin.
Oh,
where are all these Pippins coming from?
This one's from Ireland.
Oh, okay.
The Kid's Orange Red.
But why?
No.
Blame New Zealand for this
New
one.
Zealand. At least be creative and name them after the right
Okay,
fruit.
Okay,
the
so
orange can't be red. It's orange.
the king apple, and then the king of the pippins.
Wait, seriously? King of the Pippins. I'm the king of the Pippins.
The king of the
All
pippins.
4 Pippins.
All 5. He counts. Here's Pippin.
One Pippin
The king Rousette, the knob Rousette, the Constella, that Lady Alice, the
That Lady Alice. Hey, look at that Lady Alice. Isn't she a classy gal? Yeah.
Let's take her out.
Where is she from?
from Washington around 1979. So Don Emmons purchased a neglected orchard of Red Delicious near Glebe, Washington in 1978. While cultivating between trees, a disc from the plow hit the base of the tree. The injury caused a new shoot to grow from the rootstock, likely a seed that grown from a pip, and the shoot was allowed to grow and bear the fruit, which Mr. Emmons named for his mother, Alice.
I accidentally injured this tree. Better name it after my mother, who I also accidentally injured.
That's a story I want to hear.
Okay, then we're on to the Lane's Prince Albert, Laxton's Epicure,
Let's name another apple after a penis.
the Laxton's Epicure, the Laxton's Fortune, the Laxton's Superb.
Wait, so you're basically telling me Laxton. Wait, are we gonna reach Langston Hughes?
Do we have King Laxton?
And the Laxton's Superb is a crossbreed between a Wyken Pippin and a Cox's Orange Pippin.
Wait, that's another Pippin. Wait, that's 2 more Pippins.
No, the Cox's Orange went over for the Wyken Pippin. That's another.
So now there's 6 Pippins that the king of the Pippins.
And when you get 2 Pippins, you get a Laxton. Figure it out.
Got it. So 1 Laxton is worth 2 Pippins.
So, how many Laxtons were there? There were 4 Laxtons, right?
That means there's at least 8 Pippins.
Okay, there are 8 more Pippins.
Or at least 8.
Okay, the Liberty, the Limelight, the Liveland Raspberry Apple,
I only eat Liberty apples.
the Lodi, the
America.
Lord Derby,
Lord Derby?
The Lord Why? Why did you name an apple after a man who was famous for horse racing?
Yellowish Green Apple, acid flavor, likes cooler weather. Likes cooler weather.
What did that have to do with the horse racing?
They really do need to give further descriptions on some of these, because when it says likes cooler weather, does it mean it thrives in colder weather?
Because
Probably.
frankly, apples don't have feelings. Unless you're going to tell me the guy who wrote this was the apple whisperer.
The Lord Lamburn, the Macoon, the meat.
The Macoon. If that's not a racist apple, I don't know what is.
It's from New York, so possibly.
That's racist. Well, wait, Macoon?
M-A-C-O-U-N.
Oh, okay, maybe it's named after, like, the cat, the Maine Coon.
Perhaps. The Maiden's Blush, the Melinda, the Mamtet, the Manx Squadron.
Mantet.
Manlet apples? Or no, Mantet, sorry.
Yeah. And it probably gets its name from its place where it came from, Manitoba.
Oh, I thought it was another way to say. I thought it was another way to say mugs.
Hey, at least the Canadians are doing that person who named an apple in the 69.
The Manx Codlin, found on the Isle of Man.
I just find that funny, the Isle of Man.
M-A-N-N?
No, M-A-N.
You just go there.
No, the Isle of Man is spelled with 2 N's.
It says, I'm seeing this Wikipedia page, it's just 1 N.
There are no women or children.
M-A-N-N.
It's only the island of man.
Is there another island of men?
Not even multiple men, just
The
one
Marshall,
man.
the May Queen, the Macintosh Apple, which we know.
Oh.
The Melba, the Melon Apple.
Yeah, it's Isle of M-A-N-N. The one in between Ireland and England.
Well, Wikipedia's not perfect.
So the Melon Apple, the Melrose Apple, the Merton Charm, the Merton Worcester.
Wait,
Worcestershire.
there's an apple that came from the same place we get the most delicious meat sauce, Worcestershire?
Yep, Worcester. So Worcester. So not Worcestershire. Worcester.
Is there a description of that apple? I want to know what it tastes like.
It's a cross between a Worcester Pearmain and a Cox's Orange Pippin. Developed at the John
Another Pippin.
More Pippins!
So, okay, 8 plus 6, we're up to 14, now 15 Pippins. If we count this as an honorary Pippin.
So the Miller's Seedling, the Molly's Delicious, The
Molly
mother
is
apple.
delicious. Wait, time out. How do you know Molly is delicious, and why have you either A, been eating people, or B, been taking pills?
Lasts long in refrigeration, good aftertaste.
Page and I found 10 Pippins overall.
Okay, well, we have to include the 8 from the Lanxes.
So the ones that put the Paxtons together, or whatever they were, the Laxtons.
Waxtons.
So the mother apple, the Muscadet de Depi.
Muscadet de Depi?
Magustaget Gadippy?
Or the Muscadet de Deep. The Mutsu, the My Jewel.
Oh, I was about to say, are you going to say Jutsu? Jutsu?
The Newell Kimsey. The Newtown Pippin.
Oh, another
known
Pippin!
as the Albemarle Pippin.
So up to 16 Pippins, including...
No, that one counts as 2, because reasons.
The Newton Wonder. The Nickajack. The Norfolk Royal.
The Norfolk fuck. Okay, guys, can we all agree that Norfolk is awful?
I don't know what Norfolk...
The Northern Spy.
I'm just imagining the spy from TF2, but he's wearing...
An apple costume.
No, he's just wearing, like... You know that Russian hat?
Yeah.
Just that.
But
He's wearing a Yushenka.
Yeah, but he has a little green stem coming off of it.
A Yushenka with an apple medal on it.
Yep.
The Opal, the Orin, the Orleans Renette, the Ozark Gold, the Pacific Rose, the Pam's Delight, the Paula Red, the Peas Goods Nonsuch.
Okay, time out. Where did that one come from?
England, around 1858.
England! You're doing worse than Carolina!
Well, that's the Peas Good Non-Such AGM.
Peas Good Non-Such
AGM.
Okay, England. 1, too long of a name. Shorten it to Peas Good. 2, don't call it Peas Good. It's an apple, not a pea.
Well, the
Peas Goods Nonsuch, no less.
Peas Good seems to be the name of the guy who discovered it.
Well, Peas Good should go suck a Peas Good apples.
The apples can weigh up to half a kilogram and are famously large enough to make a pie from a single apple.
What
That's a big apple.
Gee.
I look at a photo of this. Dude, I should convince my boss to order Peas Good Nonsuch.
The Pink Pearl, the Pinava, the Pitmaston Pineapple.
Pitmaston, okay.
The
Wait,
Pixie.
pineapples aren't apples.
The Pitmaston Pineapple is a dessert apple known since 1785.
Wait, what makes it a dessert apple?
Small oblong apples with a yellow-green russeted skin. Tender flesh is an intense, nutty, honey-flavored with, as the name suggests, tropical undertones and some balancing acidity.
That's a big apple.
It is a big apple.
Well, Peas Good should go eat an entire Peas Good and rename his flipping apple.
The Pixie Apple, the Pristine Apple, the Prima Apple.
Wait, why are we naming apples gay now?
Resistant to scab and most diseases.
I'm saying Pixie.
Stop making it weird.
The Port.
We've already made like 7 sex jokes, David.
The pot
can we
seedling.
stop?
The pot seedling. The Pound Sweet. The Rajka. The Red Astrachan.
Crap, one second.
Wonder what he's doing.
The Rajka?
Yep, Czechoslovakian apple. It's
Wait.
a scab-resistant scribe of a Resista and a Rome apple.
What the heck is a Rome apple?
Guess we'll get to that.
Excuse me. Is that a walking stick? Or a
Looks
cane?
like it.
Pass me the cane. I'm gonna hit David with it.
Oh dear. Meanwhile, while you're doing that, I'm gonna get my sandwich.
Get away from me, you shabber. Okay, well, since everyone else is gone, I'm going to entertain you with racist jokes and demonetized.
You were demonetized long ago.
I know. Hey, remember that apple that had 69 in the name? Demonetized.
I'm pretty sure we were demonetized. First time we mentioned Red Delicious.
Red Delicious, demonetized for copyright strike.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. I think Red Delicious.
So Minimap's gonna be joining us.
Oh, come on! Okay, well, I guess I can wait. Wait, I'll leave, but I'm taking Jeremy?
Hmm?
Yeah, that's your name. I'm taking Jeremy with me. Just both of us leave.
Actually, we're planning to use my Switch for stream.
What are we playing?
Overcooked.
Either Overcooked or Snipperclips.
So now we're up to the Red Delicious, the Red Prince, the Reverend W. Wilkes apple.
Okay, actually, naming an apple Reverend isn't as bad as naming it Peace Good.
Hey, it's a mix of Peace Good and not.
Oh, come on!
It's a mix of the Peasgood Nonsuch and a Ribston Pippin.
That's freaking okay. Another honorary Pippin.
What are we up to? 17?
19.
Oh, neat.
Actually, 22.
Pastel green with a light pink flush, very disease resistant. Cooks to a light pale puree, hardly needing any sugar.
Reverend Wilford, or whatever the hell your name was, you can go to hell and suck a piece such.
The Rhode Island Greening, there's the Ribston Pippin.
Why are we naming an apple after Rhode Island?
Because
Rose
it came from Rhode Island, obviously.
Even Rhode Island doesn't care about Rhode Island.
The Rosemary Russet, the Roxbury Russet, the Royal Gala, the Rosella, the Rubens, the St. Edmunds.
Reuben?
Wait, okay. Where did Reuben come from?
Italy.
Reuben.
Italy! You've automatically become the worst because you have confused a sandwich with an apple!
And it's not even a good sandwich.
Reubens are okay if you like something.
Then we're up to the
like it.
St. Edmunds Pippin. The St. Edmunds Pippin.
23!
The Santana apple, the Saturn apple, the Scrumptious apple.
Wait, Santana?
Yep.
That's cool.
Scab resistant is from the Netherlands. The Shinano Sweet, the Sirius, the Smokehouse.
The serious
Please
apple.
tell me we have the serious and the not so serious.
No, the Sirius and the Snape.
Wait, the serious and the black?
It actually is spelled that way.
Well, it's probably named after the star.
Yep.
Constellation.
The
Well,
Smokehouse
isn't that
apple,
also-
the Snow
I thought it
apple.
was a constellation.
No, Sirius is the star in the constellation Canis Minor or Canis Major. It's known as the dog star, yeah.
The Sonia apple, the Roast Piquant apple, the Spartan apple.
The roast pecan. Where's
This
that from?
is Sparta!
No, time out. Where's roast pecan from?
The Roast Piquant is from Romania.
Congratulations, Romania! You're second last. You confused a nut with an apple.
Distinct,
It's spelled completely
faintly
different.
spicy flavor. Careful.
a spicy apple!
Care? You confused nuts and apples.
That's a pecan, not a pecan.
Oh, okay.
Dummy.
You said pecan. Okay, sorry. Never mind, Romania. You're doing fine. I love you. Mwah.
The Splendor apple. The Star of
Please tell me that one's gay.
They spelled Splendor 2 ways.
Oh, god damn it.
It's depending on what hemisphere you're from. It's spelled with an extra U.
Well, no, it depends on whether you're American or not.
Or that's what I meant. The Star of
What
Devon.
hemisphere? Freaking Canada spells it with a U.
Star of Devon. The Stark Early.
Star of
The Star of Devon.
Amidst
Yeah, you
Devon.
Yes.
Not Bethlehem. Not David. Not an actual famous star. No. The Star of Devon.
Who the crap is
Can I have an
Devin?
apple called the Star of Joe? The Star of Bob? The Star of Justin?
I want my own. I want the Star of Dick. Wait.
Exactly. I want the Star of Matthew. That would sound slightly more impressive than the Star of
The Stark Earliest. The Stamen. The Streetling.
Wait, we have an apple named after a flower dick.
What?
Why? Stamen is flower penis.
What? How do flowers have those?
Flowers have sexual reproduction. You can. Most flowers are hermaphrodites, but on some plants, like bell peppers, you have male and female plants. Male bell peppers are green. Female bell peppers are every other color.
The more you know.
Oh, and they both release eggs and sperm and whatever.
I don't think you can ever eat a pepper again.
Every fruit is produced this way. So you can never eat apples, you can never eat pineapples, you can never eat oranges.
I don't think that's how trees work.
Yes, actually, okay, you're right. Most flowering plants are hermaphroditic.
Alright.
So they both have stamen and the other part I don't remember.
The Streetling Herbs. The Sturmer Pippin.
Another Pippin! 24!
The Summerfree. The Sunset. The Suntan. The Sutton Beauty.
The Suntan.
Time out. I thought you were about to say suntan, so suntan is a lot better.
The
How do
Sutton
we have a
Beauty.
suntan?
Sutton Beauty.
Well, apples can sunburn.
Yeah,
The Sweet 16, right here from Minnesota.
Sweet 16!
Yeah, boy.
You're confusing a birthday and a fruit!
The Sweet Tango, which also
actually, we get Sweet Tangos.
A dance and a fruit.
Yeah, this one's also
actually, Sweet Tangos are a cross between Tomsy apples and Honey Crisps, if I remember correctly, and they're mostly made in New Zealand.
The Taser apple, the Tolman.
Oh, yeah! You're confused a weapon and an apple.
Wait, it's Tessa?
Tesser.
Tesser.
Teaser, I don't know. Then we're at the Tolman Sweet.
I was really hoping I could electrocute someone with an apple.
The Tom?
The Tom Putt.
Hey, I'll take a Tom apple.
It's the Tom Pot.
Is there a dash, a space, or is it one word?
Space.
I'll take a Tom apple, please.
I'll take a tall order of apple.
I'll take one apple, Tom.
The Topaz apple, the Sugaru apple, the 20
That sounds like
apple.
an anime. The Sugaru.
Each apple weighs over 1 pound or nearly 500 grams.
What the?
The 20-ounce apple. Literally, that's its name.
That's okay.
Okay, do all apples weigh 20 ounces?
Exactly 20
Or
ounces.
nearly 500 grams.
Okay, fair enough.
The Tideman's Early Worcester, the Tideman's Late Orange.
Wait, we've got 2 Tidemans. Do either of those make out of Pippins?
Tideman's Early Worcester is a cross between a Macintosh and a Worcester Peamane.
Wait, wasn't a Worcester a cross between a Pippin and something?
I think we'll check the recording and we'll just like do
25!
the Wagner, the Warner's King,
The Wagner!
the Westfield Seek No Further.
What?
Why?
It's from
That is worse than the Piemans no such
Seek no further. This is the best apple.
apple ever. Come with me, and you'll see a world over polluted by bad apple names.
The Wealthy Apple.
As
I'm
opposed,
so rich, my apples are made of gold.
as opposed to the filthy commoner apple.
It's a cross between a cherry red and a sops of wine apple.
Wait, there's an apple called the sops of wine. Hello, I'm an alcoholic, and I like apples.
At one time, Minnesota was believed too cold to grow apples until the wealthy apple was cultivated.
Huh.
Neat.
The more you know.
Now apparent that many apples can resist the temperatures below freezing, still available in upper Midwest.
Well, of course, it came from the sopping wine apple. It's just alcohol.
The White Transparent. This is a Latvian apple.
Is it actually transparent?
Very pale green skin with an almost white flesh. It is very sharp in taste. Fruit bruises easily and goes soft once harvested.
So you're telling me it's a Granny Smith that doesn't have a shelf life?
I guess not.
Pretty much.
Well, screw Latvia. You've given us a worthless apple because we already had an apple like that, but it lasts forever.
The Wine Sap apple.
What? Sop or sap?
Sap.
Okay.
The Winston apple.
Also known as the Winter King.
The Winston apple. I'm just waiting for it to jump at me with a taser. With a taser apple.
The Weishik Macintosh.
I'm gonna have to ask you to look up that.
Another Macintosh.
Bowisik?
The Weishik. It's W-I-J-C-I-K. Whatever that is. The Wolf River apple. The Worcester Pearmain.
Dude, that's an apple trained way too hard to be edgy.
The Wyken Pippin.
Hey, 25!
Woo!
Or, no, wait, 26.
The York Imperial. And the Zester.
Wait, the York Imperial? I really like Imperial apples. Frack the colony. Who cares about America? We have York Imperial apples. Get your
Zestar.
filthy Liberty apples out there. Yeah.
And the Zestar apple. Minnesota, 1999. That's the last one on the list.
Zestar cross slash. We are still going with the Fist of the North Star references.
Like,
So we ended with 25 Pippin slash honorary.
26.
Hold on. We
Wait,
got a couple more that weren't covered on the main list.
What? More apples?
These are cider apples. The brown snout apple. The Dabinet apple. The
Dabinet.
Dab, 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 dab.
Dabinet apple.
Oh, God. The Dymock red. The Ellis bitter. The Fox.
Wait, I thought you were about to say the LSD apples. Dude, eat these apples if you want to hallucinate hardcore, man.
The Foxwell. The Haglow crab.
Wait, does the Foxwell apple do its short hop double laser?
Probably not. The Haglow crab. The Hangdown. The Kingston black. The Newtown Pippin.
Please tell me that.
Another
Pippin. 27. Please tell me that Kingston Black is actually black.
All it says here says near Taunton in England.
Fucking English not giving us enough information about
The
that.
Red Streak apple, the Roxbury Rosette. Oh wait, we went over that. The Stack McGurdy.
Stack McGurdy. Hey, we're not stacking McGurdy.
It's all hyphenated. It's all one word.
Okay. Hey, we're about Stack McGurdy.
McGurdy apple.
Stack McGurdy. Very good. You Stack McGurdy.
The Stope Red. The Steyr. The Tremlett's Bitter.
The Tremlett's Bitter.
The Vista Bella, the Yeovil Sour, the Wine Sap, and the Woodcock.
I'll have a woodcock cider, please.
Oh, now we're on to rootstock cultivars.
Oh God, no!
What does that even
There's
mean?
4,000. There's over 4,000 breeds of apple, man.
Oh, the good news is it has no list here.
Oh, praise the Lord, Satan.
So for that 4 Noobs bonus, that was us reading Wikipedia's list of apples.
Every apple.
Why did we do that?
For memes.
You shouldn't have.
For the Davenant apple.
You had the choice to leave.
Fair enough.
I imagine it's going to be the one video on the channel.